Dear viewers, welcome to your YouTube channel. In this video, you are going to listen speech on the topic of great freedom fighter of India, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Respected principal, committee members, respected teachers, and my dear friends. In your presence, I would like to talk about our country's brave and wise leader, freedom fighter, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Just uttering the single word of Netaji makes everyone's veins throb. He was the leader of the great freedom struggle. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 27th January 1897 in Cuttack, Orissa State. His father, Janakinatha Bose, was very famous lawyer. Netaji was educated from European Protestant school at Cuttack. While in school, he greatly was admired his teacher, Beni Prasad Madhav. His teacher was also one of the reasons why Netaji later became the brave and the wise leader. He was a student with good memory at the early age. By securing the first rank, he passed this matriculation examination. Swami Vivekananda and his new ideas greatly impressed Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose went to Calcutta for further studies. He also joined in the State College there in 1913. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose finished his BA graduation in the year 1919. Netaji's father was busy in public service. As a chairman of the municipal committee, he created awareness among uneducated laity. His father wanted Netaji to pursue higher education. In July 1920, Bose took the ICS exam in London and came forth. He would have returned to India and served very high position in the British government. But Netaji did not like it. His aim was to fight against the Britishers and bring freedom to India. So, on his return to India, he befriended Chittaranjan Das and joined the freedom struggle. He joined the National Congress. He completely adhered to the path of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and the path of Bala Gangadhar Tilak. He thought that only by confronting the British head on would India able to gain independence. Prince Wales visited India. Netaji objected his visit. So he was arrested by the British government and imprisoned for 6 months. He worked with many revolutionary movements. His sole aim was to get India independent. Netaji, on 24th October 1924, he was arrested again. He was imprisoned in Calcutta jail. Then, in January 1925, he was sent to Mandalay jail in Burma. He was released in May 1927 as his health deteriorated in prison. He is back. He recovered. He participated in freedom struggle Netaji was arrested in 1927 and 1930 for several political reasons. The British government warned Netaji that if he was sent out, he would no longer be involved in freedom struggle. Netaji did not agree with British warning. Therefore, he received an additional 1 year sentence. After his release from the prison, Netaji was appointed as the mayor of Calcutta Corporation. While returning from Bombay to Calcutta, he was arrested again. At this time, he was imprisoned in a prison outside Bengal. The British government feared that by arresting him, revolution would break out in the country. Then again, Subhash Chandra Bose G health deteriorated and he went to Switzerland to get the treatment. Netaji was arrested by the British on his return from Europe and imprisoned again. He acted in defiance of strict law and order of the British. Then when he was released at the Haripur conference in the year 1938, he was appointed President of All India Congress Committee. His views and the Congress leader views were completely different. In particular, Netaji differed from Mahatma Gandhi's views. He had to face tough competition in the second Congress election. However, Netaji also won in the election. He became the Congress leader again. Netaji resigned from the post of Congress president and started his own party called Forward Bloc. Immediately after the outbreak of World War II, Netaji felt that this was the right time to attack British. He created a situation in which the Indian soldiers who served in British Army did not help them during the war. As an enemy is a friend to an enemy, he attacked the British by seeking the help from British enemies, Germany and Japan. He kept increasing his forces. He was finally arrested by the British government in the year 1940 and put under house arrest. While the Britishers were careless, Netaji escaped in disguise. He went to Peshawar by train, then he went to Kabul. From there, he went to Germany. He met Hitler and asked him to help him defeat the British. He founded Azad Hindu radio station in Berlin. Through that, he communicated his news and speech to the people of the country. After the defeat of the Germany in the Second World War, Netaji left the country. Then he went to Japan by submarine, formed the Indian National Army and attacked the British. Countless Indians joined in that army. Many Indians living in islands also helped Netaji. To his soldier, Netaji gave heroic mantra, "Give me your blood, I will give you freedom." He reached the eastern part of India with his army to Burma. Many soldiers suffered from malaria. At the time, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were the two major Japanese cities were damaged by Americans' atomic bomb. Japan lost the war. Netaji reached Imphal via Kohima. Netaji had successfully captured some territories of Britishers However, he was unable to continue the attack. His radio speech in July 1943 was very famous. In his speech, he said that take a heroic march towards Delhi. Japan's surrender in the war was deeply regrettable for Netaji. Then Netaji took a flight from Singapore to Tokyo. However, the plane he was traveling in crashed on August 18, 1945 at Daiko Airport in Formosa Island. It was reported that Netaji died in the plane crash, but till date the death remains unconfirmed. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose fought for the freedom of the country throughout his life. He gave up the title of ICS, causing fear to the British government for the country's liberation. His patriotism, bravery remain inscribed in the golden letters and the world history. Thank you very much for hearing my speech. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.